Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day and happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Today happens to be the 23rd day in the month of May in the year of 2026. My people, the Gentle Yahoo, Gentle Yahoo, the Biafra Liberation Army Commander, have issued a fresh order to remain on ground against the 30th of this month. He says, and I quote, that day is a do or die. That is either we defend and celebrate the memorial of our ancestors, or we cease to live as a human being. But the fact still remains that within that axis of Owerri, there is woto going on, and according to the information, verifiable one at that, over 68 of Musa's men, they don't kiss the dust. They call it woto promas. Anyway, let me just give you that benefit of doubt, because I'm going to read a lot of messages. This one is from at Grok. Grok now give me this news analysis this morning, because I subscribe to them, I pay to them, and they give me news headlines on daily basis. So that is why I'm going to read from that AI called Grok. Grok was trained with billions of dollars by Elon Musk. Grok was trained. What I'm trying to, I want you to understand how authentic and how legal this Grok is, this AI Grok. Elon Musk paid over $100 billion for engineers that train this Grok in so many languages. If na Swahili, he go speak am to your satisfaction. If na Igbo, he go speak am. If na broken, my brother, na there be his dwelling. So before I read this message, I would like you to listen to one of our brothers who just have a little thing to tell us over this matter of 30th of May. Please listen. And the orders and the timetable have been rolled out by Biafra Liberation Army Commander Gentle Yahoo and Gentle Gives. Oya, make una listen to this our brother.
That will lead you to stay at home 30th of this month. Tag Lolo. I don't know who gave her Lolo, but tag Lolo Mega on this message. Make sure that this my message got to them. Moving around, ranting around now, telling the world, Namde Kalo, pregnanted 18 years old girl. Now, Biafra, listen, let me highlight you people. They have organized a payment to a particular girl that they want to bring out.
Okay.
I am debunking that thing now. Lolo, how much did they pay you? I'm talking all these things so that you can pollute the heart of the Biafra, the lovers of freedom, and the people that are following Namde Kalo. You are done for. You are a mugu. Thunder when no get brother, when no get father, fire you will start your generation. Now, Gentle, Butozo, Obuebula, B44, we Biafran soldiers, we mount. We gallant. We mount with gallant. We are watching everything that has been happening. All the attacks in the weather, including in Umahia, even the invasion of Fulani cows in our mother's farm in Afaruku, Ibeku, in Umahia. We saw everything. City boy movement, chief priest, how far? How far now? Chief priest, they use you and fought against us. Sunday Boho, how far? Sunday Boho, how far? What is happening? You see what you have caused to Yoruba people. Sunday Boho, Gentle Yahoo is highly disappointed on you. Yoruba land has been taken by the Fulani. You are now begging the federal government to approve for you that your security is ready.
Okay, my people, what I don't hear, just this one, I will call this one feasibility study, or rather, this one intro. Let me call it intro. But the real message is that on the 30th of May, my brother, that day seems to be the final day of Biafra. Either we continue to exist or we cease to exist. Please let me explain. A lot of quarters have come out. In fact, they have rolled out their own timetables on how to unleash mayhem on Biafrans that day. A lot of quarters have also organized on the area they are going to focus, so that when they perpetrate those acts, they will then pile it up on IPOB and ESN. So that is what Gentle the Yahoo or Gentle the Gmail came out to tell you guys, that they are really prepared to contain whatever the zoo might have rolled out that day with Musa and his men. Because now the number of Musa's men kissing dust, my brother, it is more number of them in Alibo than we have in the other part. Let me just put it that way. But let us read the message in details. Jubilation in Biafra land, though, say Jubilation just hit Biafra land. Biafran Liberation Army Commander Gentle the Yahoo and Gentle the Gmail issues a free order to fighters. He said, guns blazing, woto woto to Musa boys. In-depth analysis. Southeast Nigeria security situation. A wave of celebration is sweeping through parts of Biafra land as fresh audio and video messages from Biafra Liberation Army Commander BLA Ifani Eze Okorienta, popularly known as Gentle the Yahoo or Gentle the Gmail or Commander Gentle. It have gone viral in this latest communique that took place on the 22nd of May 2026. The embattled commander is reported to have issued what supporters call free order to his men on ground, unrestricted offensive actions against targets referred to as Musa boys, Fulani boys, reintegrated terrorist boys in Nigerian uniform, and the phrase we are going to use to settle their matter now what we call woto woto promas, which is in local slang implying total devastation or overwhelming force. Okay, let us continue, please. It has become the rallying cry triggering excitement among hardcore Biafran separatists, communities online and in the diaspora. Background of the whole message. Who is Gentle the Yahoo or Gentle the Gmail? How does Gentle the Yahoo rose to prominence as a field commander of the Biafran Liberation Army, a militant faction linked to the broader Biafran self-determination movement operation, primarily in areas like Okigwe in Imo State. His group have been accused by Nigerian authorities of orchestrating attacks, ambushes, and checkpoint disruptions. Supporters, however, hail him as a defender against alleged Fulani encroachment. Groko, now here you make mistake. It is not alleged Fulani, no. Against Fulani encroachment, banditry, and heavy-handed security operations in the Biafra area of the Zojuria. Okay, what happened earlier between 2025 and 2026? Let us explain. Nigerian military source claimed significant success against Okorienta, including raids of his strongholds and announcement of his capture or neutralization. Yet, multiple resurfacing videos in January of 2023 showed him alive, defiant, and addressing supporters directly, pulling his beard to prove the footage was not an AI generated. The latest order and the reported clashes between the so-called Musa boys and that of Gentle the Yahoo boys. According to circulating materials, which is verified, Commander Gentle has reportedly lifted the previous operational restrictions, telling fighters they now have a free hand to engage to any invader or whatsoever. As long as you are a foreigner in the land of Biafra, my brother, you better think twice when carrying out your heinous crimes, because men on ground is active. The Biafran Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network is in full regalia. In fact, they are in their full attire defending the Biafran territory. Moving forward, he said, okay, where do I stop? In our keyway claims. Okay, he said, okay, let me start here. According to circulating materials, Commander Gentle have reportedly lifted previous operational restrictions, telling his fighters they now have a free hand to engage. Videos and audios from the past month shows intense gun battles in Okigwe and surrounding areas with claims of destroyed checkpoints and neutralized, in bracket, Musa boys. Who are Musa boys? Musa boys can be defined in many categories. Number one, Musa boys can be defined as the Nigerian military, the police, or the what they call them, NSCDC. Another one, number two, Musa boys can be described as Fulani herdsmen, the bandits inside our forest. That is number two of Fulani, Musa boys. The number three of Musa boys, to explain it, are the repentant terrorists, the Ishwap repentant, the Boko Haram repentant, Lakurawa repentant, Mahmuda repentant, anything you can think of, as long as they are terrorists and they have been reintegrated into the military, they are also number three of Musa boys. The final and the last but not the least, retired military men, or the men who are forced into retirement. They are among those terrorizing our territory. Those guys are the one Gentle the Yahoo is informing his boys that there's no rules of engagement. Anywhere you find them, they are your enemies and must be dealt with according to the information. Okay, moving forward. He said claims of surrounding areas which claims of destroyed checkpoints and neutralized, in bracket, Musa boys. A term often used in Biafra circles to describe suspected Fulani militants or collaborating security elements. Key elements from the message: direct call for sustained pressure and gun ablazing. Operations: appeals to Biafrans in diaspora for financial and material support to men on ground. Strong rejection of any peace without Biafra self-determination. These developments have sparked renewed jubilation in pro-Biafra forums, with many interpreting the order as a sign of resilience and renewed momentum. Okay, why this is reasoning? Why is this resonating strongly now? Okay, number one, why this is resonating at this point in time is emotional symbolism for many Igbo youth and separatist sympathizers. Gentle the Yahoo represents defiance against long-standing grievances, marginalizations, and insecurity, including perceived state-sponsored attacks and unrest. Okay, and also neglect is also among it. Okay, number two is viral propaganda power, short high-energy clips featuring armed men, Biafran flags, and passionate speeches perform exceptionally well on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, driving massive engagement. Number three on our list, security vacuum narrative. Persistent reports of farmer header clashes, unknown government violence, and sit-at-home enforcement have created fertile ground for armed groups to position themselves as protectors. Number four, factional dynamics. The Biafra movement remains deeply fractured, with rival groups and accusations of sabotage flying everywhere. Commander Gentle's message often double as calls for unity and donations into security and humanitarian implications. Nigerian authorities maintain that such groups constitute a serious threat to national unity and have repeatedly launched counter-insurgency operations in the region. The defense headquarters have previously debunked exaggerated claims from both sides. Independent observers know that prolonged insecurity in the southeast has led to economic disruption from repeated sit-at-home orders, loss of lives of all sides, displacement, and fear among local populations. Strained relationships between security forces and communities. Analysis. What lies ahead? What to expect? Okay. This latest surge in Biafra Liberation Army messaging suggests the conflict is far from over, while supporters see it as a liberation struggle gaining steam. Critics view it as glorified banditry, exacerbating the very problem it claims to solve. The use of charismatic field commanders like Gentle highlights how modern insurgency blends social media, ethnic identity, and armed action. As long as underlying issues of governance, justice and economic opportunity in the Southeast remain unaddressed, such cycles of confrontation are likely to continue. For the average citizen in Biafra land, the real question is whether more gun is going to continue blazing will bring lasting freedom and development, or deepen sufferings and total isolation. The situation remains fluid. Supporters are jubilant today, but the human cost of this protracted tension continues to mount. Peace, security, and genuine dialogue remain the only sustainable path. A massive opportunity lost and a gunfire victory chance. This analysis is compiled from publicly circulating videos, statements, and reports. All parties in the conflict should prioritize the protection of innocent civilians and respect for the rule of law. You get the point now? Well, that is the message I brought to us this early Saturday morning. And I'm very sure you understand it and you are going to make proper use of it for the betterment of where we are going. Still on the message from this our brother, which is by name Magnetic Studio or Magnetic Gist TV. Let us just listen few and then we'll round up from the comment section.
From today being 22nd day of May 2026, we, the team of Magnetic Gist TV, is bringing this news live and direct to you. Wow, jubilation all over the place. You know why Biafrans are jubilating? Biafra Liberation Army against Eastern Security Network. He exposed their plans. Listen to Gentle Gives very well in this video.
Yeah, my wonderful people of Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location, wherever that you are.
Okay, this one, the frivolities is too much. Please let us dissect the comment section. According to Chema D9M said, good to hear from our able commander Gentle Gives. God bless you. According to Ashley, said, I'm very glad to hear from you, my gallant army Gentle Gives. God bless and protect you and the rest of the armies. Blessing said, I am happy you are still gallant in, even on the faces of all these happenings, you still remain firm. May our God continue to bless you according to blessing. Anyway, my wonderful people, there's nothing much again for you to say. I think the message has been passed, and let us get ready for 30th of this month, which is a Sunday coming. And let's see what happens. Please share this message, let it go viral. Let everybody remain gallant. Our existence from this 30, we are going to decide our fate. This 30 is going to it's going to define a lot of things. It's going to define a lot of things. But thus, let's pray it defines us for good, not for bad. Kachineke mezioku.